You know who this is. Your resident green captain with lightning spells and chakrams and okay, anyway. Yeah, so I did a thing off camera. I wasn't able to see if I can I wonder if wait. Oh hey, they're not gonna attack me. Cool. Yeah, I did a thing off camera. Let me see if I can do some of this stuff here. You and this one. You make a weapon. You don't do anything. You don't. You make a light. I'm trying to do the trap. Okay, well let's eat and stuff. Ideally I would have done this earlier, but you know what we do. I wonder. Okay. I wonder. And max mana. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Where's my water hose? Right here. What's the trap? I mean, I feel like it's the blue and the purple thing. What did blue and purple do? Okay, that's defense. Okay, that's how you do the trap. Oh, you can only have one trap down at a time. Okay. I'm gonna need to cast that circle-y doodad. I think I got this. Where's that skill? Alright. That. I don't have spark on me. I'm pretty sure spark. Let's do that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure spark does stuff like that. Alright, let's go. And apparently I can talk to this lady.
You're not one of my warriors. You're from Cierzo. What?
Nope. I'm outie! Oh, they died. Interesting. That trap hurt her. Oh, that hurts her a lot. Come on, lady. Are you gonna... wow. Dang. That hurt her a lot. The trap did work. So, yeah, there was this thing I've learned, or kind of put together. I just figured, realized how to do traps. This ball thing, is that a light source? Doesn't occupy. Magical light that doesn't bother the hand can be combined with other more runes. Okay. Oh yeah, she died. Cool. Cool, I got this. I'll just take all of this. Oh, here we go. This is all money for me. Let's see, that's 0.5. That weighs a solid 6. Equipping that's gonna help. You know, I can equip this shield, actually. That's going to make me run a little bit faster. I was like, why can't I, okay. 4. Okay. Alright, let's go. But that's, there's that. I have now done everything to my knowledge of this place. I don't need you. Do you have, is there anything else I can loot here? I don't even know why they bothered having it so you can talk to them. Oh well. Alright. Well, yeah, I could do a little YouTube magic and teleport, but I guess I'll tell you some stories. I had some quests for some stories to tell of my exploits online and things of that nature. Let's see here. One thing I don't know is how to free these people. It's like, y'all are free.
What is it?
You can go. No, I'm gonna give you my iron scraps.
Damn.
No, I don't want that. I probably can't sell either. Oh, for the record, and I think I probably posted it. Interacting with this, you basically commit suicide. Don't do that. You've got more of a life to live.
This is troubling.
Maybe they haven't programmed how to release these people. There's a person that sells stuff here.
Is there something you need?
You don't got a lot of money, but I want to sell some of this heavy crap. Okay. You don't have enough money. Guess I can buy. Alright, 40. Can sell you. Which one weighs more? They all weigh the same. Okay. Anything else I could buy from you? Probably not. Alright. Oh, I'm just put this in my pocket. Cool. Right.
Oh, listen close.
You give me a free thingy, which is useful. I want to eat it. Not eat it. I want to learn it. Oh, you gave me a how to craft a shiv dagger. Won't use it. What do you do? I want stamina recovery. I thought all this time I thought there was these things would give me stamina recovery, actually giving me life. Whatever. Oh, I'll take that. It's delicious. Oh, my light went off. Now I gotta figure out how to do it. Alright, here we go. So I need to use the book. Alright, let's go this one and that one. No? 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 Okay, so let's try this one and that one. Makes defense. This one and that one should make the sword, right? Oh, that makes the trap. This one and that one don't do anything. Oh snap. What did I... Oh, okay, yeah. Red and purple makes the weapon. What am I casting? Mana recovery ratio, runic healing. Okay, blue. Okay, so green and that make that. Okay. I need to rearrange these things so I can figure it out. Anyway, so put this on there. And what are you wielding? Oh. Drop. Okay. I don't need the light, because I got a light here. Alright, so yeah, a story. I'll tell you the story of when I first played an MMO. An MMO RPG. You know, I should take these things and break them down. You never know, I might need this crap. You got a thing I need? No. So, what was my first MMO? I can't remember. I'm not sure if it was EverQuest or if it was... I played EverQuest and I played, like, EverQuest, traditional one, the classic one. Put it on Mac and I put it on Macintosh because, you know, I had a Macintosh in college. Played... Dang it! An old school free-to-play MMO, and it's of the genre of, you know, the 4 characters, 2 kinds of classes each. Your warrior, tank, and then your not tank warrior, your ranger, your rogue, your what are you? Well, look at you. Oh, you want to play? Oh, if only I had a... I don't want to fight, I want to use magic. The trap was... What was the trap? I think it was... Oh, that did something... There you go. See this work. That does so much freaking damage. It's ridiculous. Let's finish him off. Nope, not fast enough, sir. You want some of this? Yeah, run away. I got a trap waiting for you. I don't remember this guy. You want some? Are we right here? Yeah, you stay away. That doesn't sell for much. I'll take all of it. This shield is heavy. Well, equipped it. That's 7 pounds, 6 pounds. It's not really gonna give me any free space here. I don't need this. Drop that. Stop talking to me. Anyway, yeah, I can't remember it. Night Online. Yep, that was the game I played. Old school game. It's of the same genre of types of... Oh, you know what? Oh, I can't go back and sell this. All these free-to-play games do the thing, you know. You've got the 4 classes, and it's not doing anything special. I can't remember if I played EverQuest before that or I played Night Online. I played Night Online for a long time. Got a cool Night Online story, too. Anyway... whilst playing EverQuest, you know, a couple things. One, I rolled a... I talk about noob. This is before I really could figure out how to internet very effectively. I rolled a warrior. I think I was playing a rogue. I'm like, dang, these rogues are so small or so strong. I thought you had to like backstab and stuff, and I was enjoying being really strong or whatever. And then a guy I met said, hey, you know, you looking to join, like, how was your new experience? I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to figure stuff out. He gave me 10 platinum, which was freaking bananas. And then I said something that's sort of like, yeah, so, one day I might join you all and be like a good rogue. He's like, you're not a rogue, you're a warrior. And I was like, what? And looked at my thing, I realized I wasn't a warrior. I was a warrior, and I was like, crap. So I ended up re-rolling as a rogue and had one of the most difficult lives playing rogue on the Al-Kabor Macintosh server. Very, very old school. Only had up the Planes of Power expansion, so definitely not awesome. There is a way down. Yeah, this. I wonder if this is where this is. Really did suck. But I had a great time. Had a really good community. But the actual story, like some of the interesting bits, because other stuff you just ask me, like, hey, what did you do in there? Interesting story. And it was my first real take on internet drama, right? Like, you know, the crap that goes on when you're playing these games with people and relating. This is back in 2006, maybe. Okay. Might have to pause this story while I'm here. Are you gonna attack me? Uh-huh. You're here again.
What you need? Listen up.
You gonna give me a hand? Oh, you legit are gonna follow me. Oh man, dude, you're on your own. You know what? I should probably keep him alive. I can't block. I don't know how to block. And I know it's gonna die. I don't know how to block. I don't actively use shields. So yeah, that was a waste. I'm just running in here to find the merchant. Any event. So my bout with net drama. Oh, cool. I actually teleported me to where I want to be at. Where's my backpack? Give me that. I'll take the drink. So I was. Oh, it's over there. You know, I should have took that pickaxe so I could have started mining these dang things. Anyway, playing rogue, joined a pretty cool guild, and I'm one of 3 rogues. So actually, I wonder if I'm going to the right spot. One of 3 rogues, and I'm just having a ball, just being included. You know, I wasn't exactly strong or anything like that, so I always got the scraps. You know. We're killing stuff, and I'm like, can I get this little thing that everyone's like, people's alternate tunes are rolling for? They're like, don't even roll for it, just take it. And I should preface the story. There's a loot council for this game. Is there another way in this dang place? I'm gonna have to come back here and figure that out. Where's east, west? That's west. Where I want to go is on the other side of this. So, in any event, the event in question, prefaces, yeah, no, I don't get crap. I'm one of 3 rogues, and I end up kind of being like number 2 rogue because the original number 2 rogue doesn't play the game as often. So we're killing, what was that, Temple of the Snake Temple thing in. I think it's Velius edition, whatever. I can't remember which one it was. And we kill, I think it was like Emperor Sez Nereza or something. I'm not sure if we were fighting him. We were fighting something that took a long ass time to kill. We were fighting it with like bows and arrows. Really epic fight. And you know, mind you, I'm wielding scraps. You know, I'm not very well geared, and it actually took a rogue to unlock a number of keys and stuff. So I was really helping out the whole clan or group, whatever. You know, become situated to fight this fight. I do a lot of work for that guild. Did a whole lot of work. We kill the guy, and he drops a rogue primary weapon, and you know, it was a huge upgrade. So I think if anyone knows what's that game I'm talking about, if anyone knows EverQuest, I don't know if it was stronger than the whatever level epic that would have been out. So maybe like the 1.0. I'm assuming it was because it's basically a rogue guy. Like no one else is using no one's using dagger primaries unless you're just a rogue. Rogues are using dagger primaries. So, that's where I want to be, down there. If I can go down here this way. So, of course, and the funny thing about when it dropped, will you hurt me? No. Will you hurt me? I'm turfing right now. Dagger drops, and not only, of course I'm going to roll for it, but everyone was congratulating me. Like, this is yours, man, you done all this good work, you never get anything, and this is your item, and, I mean, if you know how I'm telling this story, you kind of know where I'm going with this. I worked really hard, and I never get anything. I never got any kind of item designated for me, because it's always went to the better rogues. And I'm using, I'm attacking with sticks and still parsing pretty well my group, but I don't complain because I haven't been in the group long enough. And this item drops, and it's like, finally, all this hard work, I get something, and there's something that comes out of that. And we have this loot council that determines who gets loot. So it's based on attendance, and it's like 3 people or some people nominated, and they get to kind of vote who's going to get loot. So, I put my name forward, and I'm kind of expecting the item because I'm like, I did all this work. Of course, it's going to go to me. I get a tell from one person on the council talking about, what was the complaint? Something like, we heard you weren't. Oh, of course that was out. We heard that you might not be playing, like something like you might be leaving the game or something like that. Some kind of made up nonsense. I don't particularly know. They knew I was in college and really shouldn't have been playing the game. But I'm like, no, and I'd like my item, please, and when I got that tell, and it was from, now I knew the 2 other people on the loot council really didn't like me, and I knew the only other person that was going to roll after it was the primary rogue, who, when she trained me, and she trained me, like, taught me how to play the game, told me what I should be looking out for, really looked up to that person. But then as I got stronger and started helping more people, I did notice her starting to get a little bit jealous and not wanting to help me, and not, like, because Everpet Quest is an extremely confusing game. Very confusing. She didn't help me on like what alternative skills to level up first, and I was trying to level up things that helped me be part of her group, and she told me to not do that and focus on damage, and she did that because she kind of didn't want to lose being the primary rogue. So I realized when he asked me that question about some kind of nonsense about that I'm gonna quit the game, I realized this loot council is gonna go slap left, right? Because it's best votes 2 out of 3, and he sends me this random tell about me leaving the game. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave the game, whatever. And then he sends me another tell. He's like, I'm not liking where this loot council is going. And I said, and he said something. I'm not sure if he asked me to make a case as to why I deserve it. I said, I've been here slaving for you all, helping the guild advance. I'm not very strong, so like, 1, I deserve from the amount of work I did. 2, the person who's my only competition is wielding an extremely powerful weapon, and I'm using, I'm attacking things with a nickel. So in terms of DPS improvement, you give it to me, and you see a larger amount of DPS. Like, you can't argue that giving the weak guy a strong weapon is going to be producing more, like, it's going to be a larger net damage boost than giving the the person with a really good weapon, a slightly stronger weapon. And he's like, yeah, I think what you're saying makes sense, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, as he's talking to me, I'm like, I'm not going to get this item, am I? And he says, man, this loot council, man, there's a lot of favoritism there, blah, 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 blah. And I said, if I don't get this, there's going to be some hell to pay. Because I've worked too damn hard, and y'all never do anything for me. Like, no one helped me on my epic, and I didn't even get it. I was doing all the work by myself. No one helped me gear. I'm using scrap, but I help everyone else, and I'm not going to get this dang item. So of course I don't get the item. They announce who it was. Of course it was the other rogue, and her not so humble ass took, and I was so pissed. I start talking in, I can't give you like a this happened, but I start talking in out of character, which was a chat that was zone wide. I said, this is some old BS. I've slaved for this item. You're gonna give. I basically repeated the same reason, the rationale as to why they should have given it to me. I said, I've worked so hard for this. You're gonna give it to the already strong person, and they're not gonna do that much more DPS. They weren't the ones gearing the group. I get nothing, and you're gonna just like pass me over. And then I immediately quit I nearly immediately quit the guild. Around sometime later, if not that day or the next day, I quit that guild. And I'm livid. I'm pissed. And I get to the drama a little bit. Like that was dramatic. But what was interesting is that a lot of people a few people quit the guild. So, because they thought that was completely unfair. Everyone was like, you know, he works really hard and he gets nothing. And then you give it to like the strongest rogue already. So, and the loot council was just, it was a nightmare. And so I know I quit the guild. I think I quit that guild that day because I remember him he texted me. He sent me a tell. He's all like, "Why the heck did you leave?" And this is what they're concerned. I said, "You know why I left. This is a nightmare. Like this really shouldn't be happening."
I am a watcher of the ley line.
I think the person I sell stuff's up there. Oh, is there a pickaxe right here? Yeah. I'm just like, I deserve this item, you know. This is what y'all did was wrong. I mean, I didn't blame him because he was the only person vying for me. The other two were friends of the person who gave it. So I leave. A few other people left, and I went and joined like the weakest guild in the game.
Feel free to use one of our boats to return to the surface.
They're really nice people. I just wanted to help them out. And, they were like, it was really interesting for me to go from the strongest guild. There were two strong guilds. I went from the strongest guild to like the not so strong guild. This drop, where's the other one of it? My bag is still overweight. It's probably the money. I'm not gonna. How do you compare to this? 241. 241. Nah, I don't need electric stuff. I should probably sell this, but I'm greedy. Oh wait, let me put on regular stuff.
Feel free to use one of our boats to return to the surface.
You got a lot of money, sir. This stuff weighs so much. What else can I sell? I need to go ahead and use these larvae. Go ahead and make this and this. Let's make a couple of those. Anything else that's gonna go bad? Oh, I got an alchemy kit. That's wonderful. All these dang keys.
Feel free to use one of our boats to return to the surface.
Boats. One of our boats. I should do that because I don't remember. I don't remember what that was. Sure. But yeah, I was pissed and joined another guild and just, you know, that was it. That was what I did. I was thoroughly I was just turned off by the whole thing. It was just ridiculous. And now as I'm with the other guild, you know, people are talking. So people are like, you know, this stuff went down. People are talking to me like, yeah, you did the right thing to leave. This was just nonsense. This shouldn't exist in an online game. You work hard. And some people are like, I can't believe you left. Why did you? I wasn't I wasn't a big shot, by the way, but I was one of 3 rogues that were playing, and we needed rogues to do like a lot of leaving stuff to even advance. And I just turned my back on that. So I might as well take this boat again. But there was a whole bunch of people that it took the entire practically like whatever those things called guild to beat this thing. So a lot of people were there, and a lot of people were upset that I left. But more people were upset that like just what went down. What was that light thing? Was it you? I forget, is it this one? I'm not gonna F with that shrimp. I got nothing to do with you. Did you really not see me? Anyway. So, I'm just chilling, playing, you know, playing with other people. As I do. Oh. This crap. Can I equip it? What else? What's that weighing me down? Probably you. Pocket. The last bit of this story. What are you? I don't like cares about you. So I eventually ended up quitting the game. I didn't play for much. I think I played until my subscription ran out. While low key, I had an alternate character in the first guild, so I was kind of keeping tabs on the chat, and people were pissed. They were talking about that for a good while, and they're also frustrated because they lost their other primary rogue, well, me, which meant there's a lot. Their schedule for advancement was completely bound by the rogue that they gave their item to. Lo and behold, not even a month or two during that rogue who took the item jumped ship, turned traitor, and joined the strongest guild in the group. Took my item, jumped to the strongest guild of the group, and I was like, what is that? I thought those were the butterflies at me. I'll come back to this eventually. I just want to advance this story and get a house so I can throw stuff down. I kind of laughed because I'm like, I knew she was a traitor. You know, I won't name the chick because to end the story, this chick actually died in real life. So I don't feel bad because, you know, karma's a bee. Even if it took a little while, I pray for her family if I knew her family. And whatever, a video game thing. But yeah, I found she died in real life, and not gonna lie, the evil part of me laughed a little bit, and the not evil part of me doesn't hurt at all. But I thought it was just very interesting that entire little bit, it changed my perspective on online games. I'm like, I do all of this hard work. How do you get to okay, it's over there. You do a lot of work for people. You know, you work hard. You work hard, you don't get a reward. When you work hard, so there's going to be someone else that's going to take from you. Right? I was really bothered. Oh, do I have a temperature thing? Yeah. Do I have a cold? Can catch a cold. That bird wasn't there my first playthrough. Didn't stand a chance. I was blown away at how affected I was in real life. Like my feels were hurt in this game. But then I wasn't really blown away because when I thought back, like I talked to this girl from Spain. I wanted to meet her. We would just log on, and while waiting for something to happen, we would just talk. That was really cool. And I guess I don't have to go to Burger. I can just go here. I've never gone this way before. You know, we would talk. I mean, these people I talked more than the people in my classroom that were helping me out with homework. So yeah, that was the, you know, online games, drama, all that great stuff. Took me a while to learn that there was a pause button. All right. That's a golem. Is this the way? There's this thing. I think that requires a key to go there. How much? I don't have any real space. I don't need to go there. Let's just finish this story. Could be a person over there. Cool, more stamina. Wish there was a... Is there a food I can eat that's gonna give me some good stamina? What makes you... Let's see if I can, do I have this thing? I'm pretty sure my stuff is gonna burn out or is gonna die before I, finish it. Pot. Alright. Doesn't do much. Oh, I can make that, which I think I need. Because I'm a mage. I have no water. Yeah, I need to... And this be the alchemy thing. Why not? Firestone. I don't have any water. I'm gonna probably regret that. How much space I got? Wood weighs a lot. Take this thing. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is the way. The light was this one? Was it this one? But yeah, the games will affect you. The drama is real. I think it's a person in the distance right there. I know you want me. Why is everything in this game want to kill? Everything. Nothing's a friend. Hopefully I have enough rations to make it. But yeah, that was the story. The abridged version. I got jibbed on an item I worked really hard for. The person who took it from me joined the rival guild. Oh, it's sad. And then died in real life. So yeah, that was a thing. I'm sure. What if it's a T-Rex that comes at me? I will die. Yeah, so we're on our way to... Crap, I'm cold here too. There was a thing that can... do I have another one that keeps me warm? You. I should see if... can I gather this rancid water and make it better? I got some wood. How much wood do I have, though? Oh, I got plenty. Cool. I just want to see if you can fix this rancid water. I don't know if you can. I've never tried it, and drinking water restores. This can be. I don't know why they would keep the same description. Alright, yeah, cool. It does clean it. I didn't need the pot, I just realized that. Let's make some more stuff. A life potion. What? I thought that was a thing. Alright, that's it. Let's drink. Drink. So you can clean this rancid water in here. Alright, I'm sorry, food waste. Interesting. What's weighing me down? The water? Do 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 do. Take these guys right here. We got a long run too ahead. It's one reason why I get the merchant's costume, so I can just run. I could just run, you know what I'm saying? See, other story. Funny in story, at least I thought it was funny, in the game Night Online. So whilst I was playing a rogue, no, I was playing a ranger type archer dude in that game. And it's your typical grind fest game. One time I was leveling up with the people that took French. I took French for like 5 years of my life. Couldn't speak the language too much. Could understand a bit too. Could decently respond, but really couldn't speak it. And I ended up getting invited by these group. If you didn't group level up, you weren't going to level up. I think I kind of want to go over there. Anyway, this group of French persons or people who were speaking French, they invited me, and I know they were very racist for whatever reason. But I was fortunate because I knew enough French to get by. I didn't think I'd ever have to say that. Am I going the right way? I'm not gonna waste my time on that. So we're leveling up. You know, so what you did was you back then. I was able to solo with archer. With the archer, it would take a long time pull the kiting stuff, but then what the thing was is everyone would pull like a bunch of enemies, and the mages would just mass nuke them. So that's what everyone was doing. I'm just shooting, contributing. That when you're not an AOE attacker, all you can really do is contribute by attacking and killing at least a thing. So don't really need this stuff. I saw a bless something or other. Oh, cool. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to get out of here. I don't want to go. That's the ziggurat. I want to go over there. I took the wrong turn. So what ended up happening was as we're leveling up, I look in the distance and I see this big enemy like coming really close, like like world boss big, right? And so I'd see this big thing running, and then it would disappear because my computer was a thing, and clipping distance, whatever view distance was really low, really poor. I gotta be heading the wrong direction. I can't. Whatever. So every once in a while, I'd see this really big thing come and then disappear. Who's attacking? Is that a... Yeah, okay. It's not a friend. Eventually, I'll see this thing come, and it's in, like, full view. I can see this thing, like, it's here. And I'm like, yo, they're... Oh, great. Will you all hurt each other? Hurt him. He's doing a really good job. Oh, great. I'm sorry, I'm watching this. Where was the trap? Oh, and he still kills me. Whoa, well, I forgot. That's a faster way to getting here. There's an achievement for completing this stuff without dying. I don't think I'm ever gonna get that done. All right. Interesting. I'm gonna take this thing. So yeah, I know I'm the worst at telling stories like this. What ended up happening is you see this thing. You see this thing in the like big thing, and I'm like, what is this? So I'm a rogue dude, so I'm kind of like, creeping a little bit. And I'm actually not going to. Do I have any leather? Can I?
Greetings,
I'm gonna
friend.
do the cheap thing, and you got like a cheap leather. Can I? What's the primitive backpack? Oh, wait, you know what? There was actually, I think I found. There was a thing right there. I see a road go invisible, and then I realize there's somebody dragging this thing all the way to people. And I messaged him like, yo, what are you doing? He goes, just chill and watch this. So I'm like, alright. I hang back, and I just kind of like watch him. He's like, he'll attack him, and then I forgot what the means he utilized, but he was able to pull the guy to a certain point and then de-aggro him. And he would just do this over and over again. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I kind of watch until, of course, the inevitable happens. This guy pulls this big death monster thing all the way to, I think it was to the group that I was chilling with. And oh my goodness, it got to a certain range, and then it has this, aggro range over it. It proceeds to decimate everyone. I mean, everyone died. And I saw people like, oh, there's a boss, and I'm gonna run up. He would just walk up and one-shot people. I mean, it was just so awesome to see the carnage. It was so gratifying to watch just people die. And I'm like sitting here chilling invisible like, yo, I can't believe this is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. So I'm sitting here messaging him like, yo, this is just pure evil. He goes, want to come with me to do another one? And I'm like, yo, gotta do it. So yeah, I don't think we did it twice. I know I distinctly remember that time. I don't remember doing it more than once. But that was very epic. Had a blast. Would grief again. I remember actually doing that in another game called Ran Online when I was bored, because that game was just as, Korean MMOs, grindy as ever. And what I remember doing is, when you're waiting for a group, there's nothing you can do. You just chill. So what I would do, and what a lot of people would do, you would go to the point where you could tank, enemies are doing like 1 damage to you, and then you pull the aggro, you aggro all the guys that, would aggro from, a range, and then you walk them all the way back to the entrance. Now, you do this to the newbie area, so there'd be, when they spawn,
Greetings, friend.
they would just die, right? They would just die. So I remember it would take so long to drag them back because usually people who were leveling up knew what you were doing, so they try to kill the enemies that you had on you in the meantime. And if you PK'd, you were eventually, more powerful was gonna get you. So eventually, I remember pulling some strong stuff and killing a few new people. And so what ended up happening is they had a GM post up by it and protect the new people, as they should. Whatever. I'm just gonna sleep all day. See what this does to my mana. I think the plant tent keeps your mana. I have no idea, but we'll find out. Nope. Maybe you recover burnt stamina over time, magic over time. I have no idea. Here's all my stuff. This is my little stash. But I know I can buy the house. I'm poor. I'm not going to waste my money on that because there's still a skill I want to buy that I haven't got yet. So, story time over. Oh, let me bring a food. Okay, I know the light. I know it. It's this one. Yes. Take these berries. Alright, so we can actually join these people, or we ran past the person who was the person of interest. I don't think I need any more than this, probably. Let's see what she has to say. I got a little ball too. A little light ball. Look at that sword.
Good to see you. I've joined the Holy Mission. Have you given my previous words any thought? The Holy Mission is about more than just working under a manifested god. Have discipline and mastery over yourself.
Oh, she just repeats what she said earlier.
If you choose to join us, you should speak with Cardinal Bolamac.
Golamac. Alright. Are you Cardinal Golamac? No. What are you? What is that? What are those? Are these scrolls?
Well met, friend.
I could probably just check in here. Cardinal Golamac. Let's go in here. You?
Blessings of Elat upon you. Joining the holy mission of Elat is not a decision to be taken lightly, pilgrim. To serve Elat's cause is to accept the 3 tenets of the Endless Path.
Give of yourself, seek the ease of pains of others. Second, no one is perfect. Always work to improve yourself, mind, body. Third, no one is safe. To protect Ori, one must have iron discipline.
And never forget, the Scourge knows us.
Huh.
This is your task.
In the meantime, I would like you to prove that you understand. There are 3 people I'm aware that need some help. Ease the burdens of any one of them, and you will have proven. Okay.
Listen well.
One of our oldest members can be found in the residential area, and he's in need of a certain alchemy ingredient. Never heard of that. One of the champions is in the temple and needs someone brave to brew a potion. The other, Lockwell, who's paranoid, we come. Let's leave the temple. Let's go to that. The one that needs a potion. I feel like I can do that. Lockwell. There's some other doors and stuff here. I remember there was something else here. I can take you. Let's steal that. Maybe they're the ones that get rid of or go into the hive. There's a whole other stairwell. I didn't even notice that. I don't think I can go over there though. Nope. Get out of my way. Wait. You're a person.
How can I help you? Let me take a look at you. I see potential.
I can definitely tell you've got the spirit for it, but you need discipline. Discipline. Right, that reminds me.
A discipline potion.
If you can't find one for me, it's pretty easy to brew.
Always strive to be better than today.
I don't know if I can make that. Can't go in there. A discipline potion. It's not often that it rains in this game. And also not often that when it rains I don't get the rain effect. You know, I could probably just buy a discipline potion. Oh, there's the rain effect on me now. I have that. And what was it again? The little of this thing. There's a bunch of those around. Oh, I can't run over that. It's ridiculous. Oh, this is not the right way.
What you need?
Let me take a look at you.
I can discipline. If you can't find one for me, it's pretty easy to brew. Thanks a bunch. Hey, by way of thanks, do you want to know how to make a warrior's elixir? Take care, eh?
Take care. Apparently they gave me another recipe for that, unless they gave me 2.
I have called on Elat. He has been watching you.
Alright. When are you gonna talk to me?
I have called on Elat. He has been watching you.
What are these things? Oh, that's the stuff that's in the hive. Is there an altar? Is that this thingy? Yeah, talk to this. Yeah, well, he's gonna be over here.
Welcome. I am Alat, God of Discipline. There's no need for you to speak to me like that. I sense a certain potential in you, waiting to be forged into something stronger. Always remember the 3 pillars of our cause. Will you cast aside all the ties that bind you, and live your life for the good of all Arise people? Ah, you're thinking. Good. Then it is done. I welcome you into my heart and grant you the title of missionary. Elinara will give you tasks on my behalf. To narrow my focus to any precise place or person binds me to events. Here's what you need to know.
I got a new, was that an item or anything? Or was it a spell? Infuse Light, Blessed Boon. Temporary adds lightning damage to your melee weapon. I don't know how to do the Blessed Boon. Whatever. Yay! Celebrate. We did it. We joined the thing. Alright, anyway. If you were expecting bells and whistles, it doesn't happen in this game. And I'm like, now y'all don't want to talk to me?
Listen up!
How can I help you?
You gonna have something for me to train with? What do you got?
How can I help you? How can I help you?
Nah, leave me alone.
Blessings of Elat upon you.
Where is she? Oh, she's right there. Oh, that's that town crier. Oh, this is really cool armor. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Might just be plate mail.
Take your time getting familiar with the marsh.
That's it? Alright. Well, that's a great time for me to stop. What I'm gonna do is see if I can conquer some of them lich things. And yeah, we will, next time you see me, unless I show you the lich stuff, which you've seen in another playthrough, I'll be here with another quest. So, yep, this is you know who, doing y'all know what, catching you know when. Peace!